We'll get reaction as well to what David Cameron had to say from Nigel Farage, who joins me from Westminster, the leader of the UK Independence Party, of course. Hello, good afternoon to you. David Cameron said it over and over again in that speech, wanting to bring down net migration. Is that something that you presumably welcome?
Oh, I think that's right. And I mean, to have the debate and for him to be bold enough to say that mass uncontrolled immigration has led to dislocation in our cities, he's absolutely right about all of that. But the difficulty is that whilst he's got the ability still to deal with non-EU migration, he has to face the fact that we have a total open door to the whole of Eastern Europe, that from May the 1st our social security rules change, meaning that you can come from Poland on May the 1st and automatically qualify for benefits, and so the numbers coming from Eastern Europe are likely to increase, and he's hidden from you the fact that he actually wants Turkey to join the European Union and for them to have total untrammeled access to this country. So he can talk tough about the numbers, but the reality is, all the while we're part of the European Union, we cannot have our own immigration policy.
Although he did address the issue of Europe in that speech, and he said actually in terms of the EU issue, it's a small proportion of overall net migration, and he said if and when new countries join the EU, this government will introduce transitional control. So he is aware of what you're talking about.
Well, his own immigration minister, Damien Green, was on the Today programme this morning, quoting the figures for 2010, getting the figures wrong. Now, whether Mr Green was trying to mislead us or is incompetent, I don't know. But the fact is, the cumulative total since 2004 is a net 750,000 extra people that have settled in Britain from the European Union. Is Mr Cameron telling me that's not significant? I'm certain that it is.
He went on to say that actually the biggest influx is through the student visa route, and that is an area of concern for him, and clearly it sounds as if it's something that he wants to clamp down on.
Well, if he does clamp down on that, then I will absolutely welcome that. But you know, I reiterate, it's all well and good dealing with one part of the immigration problem, but we still have a total open door to Eastern Europe, and with benefits for everybody from May the 1st, those numbers can only increase. And I'm afraid for him to say that new countries that join the EU will be put under transitional arrangements, all that means is that you delay by a couple of years the day that your doors are open to everybody. We cannot control migration into Britain if we're part of the European Union, and that's a debate Mr Cameron does not want to have.
All right, well, I'm sure we will speak about all of this again, Nigel Farage. If I may just ask you one further question while you are with us, because viewers won't know, because this has happened while David Cameron was speaking, but the verdict did come through from Oxford Crown Court, the case of Justin Adams, who was on trial for making threats to kill in relation to yourself and one other man following that awful plane crash that you had. Can we just have your response to that verdict today?
I haven't yet actually had a chance to talk to the police. All I will say at this stage is that from beginning to end, this is a very, very sad case indeed, and it's been my belief all the way through that what Mr Adams needs is help, and I don't really believe from our mental health services he's received that.
Nigel Farage, thanks for being with us. Thank you.